I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never really felt particularly cool. When I was growing up at school, I definitely wasn't in the cool gang. And then as I've moved through life, that feeling has kind of stayed the same.
Cool.
I'm pretty nerdy. Next year I'm turning 40 and yeah, I'm just not one of the cool ones.
Cool.
So I was pretty surprised when Malbon got in touch with me and offered to send me some of their latest apparel to try and to review. So I kind of thought, why not? Let's give it a go. Malbon's a brand that I've always kind of seen as an outsider looking in, to be honest. Not being one of the cool ones, I just kind of looked at a lot of their apparel sometimes and thought, that's not for me. But you know what? It is for a lot of you, and some of this might be for me. So I thought I'd give it a go. I'm going to try it on now. I'm going to let you know how it fits, how it feels. I'm going to give you my first impressions. I've not got these out of the packaging. We've not tried them yet. So let's check them out. So this is the Malbon Golf and Hunt Club Windbreaker. And very first impressions out of the box is that it is incredibly lightweight and feels like a really quite nice soft material. I thought it was going to be a bit more crunchier than this, I suppose, a bit rustlier, but it really is nice and lightweight and very, very soft. This is a medium, and for context, I am 6 foot and I weigh 12 stone. Now, I've got to admit, this is a real good size for me. I think it actually fits really nice. It retails, and some of you might need to make sure you're sitting down for this one, £210. Now, for me, personally, as I'm not really in that cool kids club and I don't have the brand affinity that many people do for Malbon, I think this is normally above what I would pay for a windbreaker. However, from a fashion sense, I quite like it. I really like the detailing on the back. On the arm, you can probably make out here, you've got some detailing as well, representing that golf and hunt club vibe. Some really nice oranges mixed with a little bit of green at the back. The Malbon logo on the front is stitched on, it's not printed. And again, you've got the nice little kind of rope thing. I'm not a fashion person, I don't know what to call it. Along the front. You have got 2 zip pockets on the front there if you want to use those. Overall, I love the feel, I love the fit, quite like the look. I would say that this is pretty toned down in the world of Malbon. It's certainly quite reserved, and I wouldn't have any problems rocking this out on the golf course. I'm actually looking forward to wearing this. I'd wear this out on the golf course, and I think I'd probably wear it casually. I really like it. £210. Well, I suppose if you're happy to pay that much money, then that's absolutely fine. I know that this isn't the most expensive fashionable item in the world. Equally, I know that my fashion stance probably tends to be clothes and outfits that are a little bit cheaper. If you do want to buy any of the items for yourself that you see in the video today, then I will include my affiliate link down in the description below. To be open and honest, I will earn a small commission from qualifying purchases. It will help support the channel. Any money that I make, I just pump back into the channel to buy more stuff to review in the future. So if you don't want to use those links because you feel uncomfortable, feel free. That's not a problem whatsoever. Right, next up, I've got a t-shirt underneath this one. So let's show you that. Okay, so this is the Cruz Performance t-shirt. Again, this is a medium. And as you can see, it's quite a looser, baggy fit. It feels like a really, really nice material. Very, very soft to touch. It's got a really good amount of stretch in it. And that's because it's 51% Lycra, 49% polyester. Now, you've got the Malbon M logo on the front here. Now, this one isn't stitched. This is more of a kind of hot print, I think, on the front. And then you've got the Malbon written logo on the arm too. You can see it's not particularly tight on the arms. It is a much baggier fit. And they call this a performance t-shirt. So this is one that you can actually really comfortably play golf in if you want to. And of course, if your course allows you to play in a t-shirt. And it does feel really nice and lightweight. It does feel very, very comfortable. Again, price-wise, it's pretty high. I'm not going to beat about the bush on this one. This is £115 here in the UK. If you're the type of person that will happily pay that for a good quality t-shirt that fits like this, brilliant. For me, I don't think I've ever bought a t-shirt that's £115. Probably the most I've spent on a t-shirt is about £60. Now that I own this one, will I start buying more £115 t-shirts? I don't think it's convinced me, if I'm being entirely honest. However, I definitely would look out for these, maybe in some of the sales and things like that, for my personal preference and my price point with my fashion. Again, it kind of comes back to whether you're happy paying that money and you like the quality that you get, repping the brand that you want to rep. So, as I say, thank you for Malbon for sending me this out. I'm not sure whether I'm saying everything that you would really want to hear, but this is not a paid review. Other than them sending me the clothes, I'm doing you my very best to give you my honest thoughts and opinions. So lastly, we've got the Gauge Crew. Now, this is, again, in a medium for me. It's not my usual kind of style. Again, it's got this quite baggy fit, which I know is fashionable. It's just not necessarily that I'm the most fashionable person. What I have got to say with all three of these pieces is that the quality does feel really, really good. So on this one here, this is kind of like a polyester, no, sorry, this is a nylon on the top panel that you've got going down the top of the arms, and I think it's going across the back as well. And as you can see here, you've got some stitching pattern on the front right hand side. You've got a little leather patch here on the front, Malbon Golf and Hunt Club, so it's part of that same collection. And on the underside, this is 100% cotton. Specifically, it's something called French terry cotton, or terry French cotton. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, I was right the first time. French terry cotton. Sounds like someone you wouldn't want to mess with down the pub on a Friday night. But I've got to say, it's considerably thick and feels nice and soft. You've got the buttons here going right to the top. You've got quite a few of them there. And yeah, it feels nice and comfortable around the neck. I've got to admit, I probably wouldn't play golf in this. Feels maybe just a little bit too heavy. You can hear the materials on the top a little bit. I definitely would go to the range in it and I'd wear it casually. It's quite nice and warm. It's got a good amount of weight to it. Feels quite thick and heavy. I just don't know whether I personally would wear it out on the course. So this top retails for £160. To be honest, this is the one where actually I feel more comfortable with the price point because the thickness of it, I kind of justify in my mind with the quality. This one feels really good quality. I'm not saying that the others two don't feel quality, but they are very lightweight materials, very soft and lightweight. This one feels a lot heavier, and therefore my mind naturally equates that to the price and the expense of the thing. I'd love to hear down in the comments what you think of the items and generally what you think of this video. This one's a little bit different and kind of putting me out of my comfort zone a little bit, so really interested to hear what you think about the brand Malbon. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see more videos like this one and what brands you'd want to see me check out. Given that this is an apparel video, if you're interested in learning more about a sustainable UK apparel brand, then why not check out my full review of Reflow right here. Harry Kane, England's current England soccer, I can't believe I just said soccer, football captain, is the biggest investor in that company. I think he invested £1 million, and so I bought a load of their gear to check it out. So see what you think right here.